Welcome to Decoding 40 After Dark.
Sent me something on my phone and it said that I hog-tied her. I don't know how to hog-tie people. What would I hog-tie?
The immortal question, why would I hog tie?
Well, it looks like R. Kelly's into hog tying guys too. Is it allegedly or is there proof?
Well, that's the charges that the prosecution is bringing against him. The additional charges, I should say.
Okay.
Allegedly.
No, they are bringing those charges against him. That's not alleged.
No, I'm just saying that the charges.
Oh,
it's alleged.
It's alleged that he has been diddling with boys, or at least a boy.
Correct.
But if you watched the documentary "Surviving R. Kelly," they talked about that as well.
Did they?
I think they did allude to that. One of the young ladies, I believe, alluded to that. She didn't say that, but you know the way the language, you know, it was coming out of her mouth, kind of alluded to that. But that's something they've said before about him.
Well, as you guys alluded to yesterday, he is the Pied Piper for a reason.
Oh.
Well, the fact that he's had his own history with abuse, it's not surprising. It says there's a definite pattern. Abuse people.
Hey,
well,
a lot.
What do we do with R. Kelly?
Throw him away.
Yep, pretty much. Where's everybody at? We don't have no viewers tonight. Nobody knows we're out here tonight. What's going on?
It's summertime.
Jesus Christ. You know? There we go. We got someone in the chat. Well, someone's late. Who's it? That might be John Paul. Is it John Paul?
He said someone's late, like it's work.
No, I think Leon's watching Facebook.
It's your job to be here. It's your job to be here.
Yeah, we got one person on Facebook watching. Wow.
Take it. What's up?
I'm still locked out of my Facebook. I'm still locked out of my Facebook.
Why?
What, your password or what is it?
No, apparently someone tried to hack my account. So when I reset the password, I didn't realize I had set up a two-way verification. Two-factor verification. So in doing so, I have essentially blocked myself from getting back in the account.
So you didn't do a two-factor to your phone?
Right. I didn't realize I had done that, so I didn't set it up. I probably was just clicking through and just was like, blah, blah, whatever. Yes, yes. So now, in order for me to add the two-factor, I have to have access to my account. But I don't have access to my account because I can't add the two-factor verification.
And there lies the problem.
And there's the rub. Night, you ain't paying me. I don't know what that means, Nikki, but it's no telling with you.
I said you're late.
Yeah. Oh,
bring your ass. You're late.
And nigga, you ain't paying me.
we are paying you.
We're paying you with good content
and laughter.
Oh, excuse me.
I do think funny thing. Wow, word. I do think that
I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I'm feeling drained, man.
No, I didn't take it like that. We're just saying you're tired, B. That's all. You allowed.
You just
literally
drained?
Literally.
Are you feeling empty on the inside? You feeling empty?
I know.
Yes, it's like, hello.
Do not
Is
eat,
it
bro.
me you're looking for?
I'm not. I can't. I haven't eaten anything since this morning.
All right.
You've been drinking water all night, right?
Pretty much. I had a little Gatorade earlier just to kind of like replenish.
Keep your electrolytes up.
Yeah.
Electrolytes.
But after this, I'm going to sleep. I got to be there at 6 a.m.
Oof.
I shouldn't even be on this broadcast. Good night.
They'll be poking and prodding at you.
Don't go to Burger King after your colonoscopy.
Philip James is in the building.
Why?
PJ.
Why would I go to fucking Burger King?
Unless you're gonna get a spicy chicken sandwich.
Right.
You're gonna be hungry.
Nah, I'm not gonna
just grab a Burger King right now.
You're gonna drive past Burger King, and that waif of aromas going to just catch you as you drive by.
Let me get a Whopper meal. No mayo, please. That actually sounds delicious right now.
We'll see you at McDonald's in the morning, sir.
No, I'm not gonna fuck with them.
Crying in your car. I shouldn't have done it. I should have done it.
Nah, afterwards, I'm probably just gonna come home and go to sleep. To be honest with you, I don't know.
No, you're gonna eat your ass off.
Whatever medication they give me.
Yes, PJ, you finally stayed up late. Look at you.
PJ's one of your friends there, L?
Yeah, PJ from Highly Melanated Podcast.
Oh, okay.
Hey, welcome, PJ.
What's up, PJ?
This is the first time joining us?
No, he's been on before, but
I
think he has the weird insomnia where he goes to sleep at 10:59 and then wakes up at 1 o'clock in the morning. And then he's posting it on IG like all morning.
Oh shit!
And then he's up till 4 and can't sleep.
Right. Speaking of ass out, he usually has his ass out on IG. I'm always like, if his IG pops up first, I'm like, oh fuck.
Right.
There's gonna be a problem.
That sets the tone for the whole day.
Right.
What's funny is that we also follow PJ, and PJ and my boy Mark post similarly. And if Mark is first, PJ is absolutely next in the feed. Every time.
They're planning it.
Yeah.
Content schedule.
Yes, you have started putting disclaimers on it. But the funny thing happened, I meant to tell you this. I saw the disclaimer and I had the phone in my hand. Then my wife asked me a question. And while she's asking the question, you have a few seconds before it flips over to the next slide on the story. I'm like, God damn, he got me.
Got him. Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
So, but I appreciate the disclaimers.
All right, so what we talking about, fellas?
I don't know. What are we talking about?
Should we play some videos?
Let's play a video.
Let's play a video.
All right, let's play a video.
Let's get into those lyrics that in what is it?
Are we going there?
Yeah, I thought we were.
Yeah, but I thought we were gonna warm up first. Let the
no, I'm saying let's play the videos, let's warm up, and then
okay.
In the second half.
All
of
right,
the show.
so this is when I saw this one on TikTok, and this is for all these cosplay dudes that just take it too far, where they really get into the movie and then they think they're the character. This shit is funny to me.
Not this bullshit. Richie!
What bullshit?
Richie!
What?
You look so stupid. Why did you do that to your face?
I'm Wolverine.
You're not Wolverine!
Yes,
God, Richie, you're an adult. Come
You're
on.
an adult. And?
That's my truly, Richie.
It's too bad.
Are you fucking kidding me? All right, you know what? I don't care what you do. You just gotta shave it.
No.
Yes, why don't you shave it?
Because it's fucking cool.
You look... Oh my God.
Yo,
I can't tell. Is that his mother or his girlfriend?
I think that's his girlfriend. It's fucking cool. Yo, this shit is funny.
Just break up with Richie.
Yo, this shit is funny to me because dude committed to getting the claws and everything. Like,
yeah,
he went to a store and got them claws. They look like real fucking metal.
And just walks around the house with them, like just normal.
Just
actually,
in case some shit pops off.
I'm gonna respect it. I'm gonna respect it. He actually looked like Wolverine.
What you do at your house, your business.
Okay, this must be like reunion night because Jan is back in the building.
Yeah,
Hey, Jan.
What's up, Jan? It's been a minute.
What's up, Jan?
All right, so I got this. I got another video I want to play. I call this one "White Boy Rap," and it's the white boy who listens to hip hop, but like kind of still lives in the suburbs and becomes this character.
So you mean to tell me that you could have been fucking with the crew this whole afternoon, but you chose to go chill with some shorties? Paisley, you're getting bounced from the gang. And I better not see your ass at the clam bake. The party's been good, and did you see Penelope come through in that sundress? What's the occasion? We've got to be celebrating something with that fat cake. Yeah, Maxwell, I'm a big fan of the Eddie Bauer flannel, but could you be more considerate? You're getting the floor all wet with that drip. Edgar, I need you to tell me this again. You're saying you are the best player on the tennis team. Does anyone here have a bottle opener? I need a bottle opener for the cap. Wyatt, what are you doing in basketball shorts? We have to be at the Cuddy's wedding in 10 minutes, and you just look like a slob. Is this shit some joke to you?
The do-rag.
The delivery in that shit is just funny to me.
I need a bottle opener for the cat.
Is he the son of Christopher Walken?
He did look like Christopher Walken.
He's funny.
Oh shit! Yeah, man.
You're getting the floor wet with all.
Where
this
is
drip.
the bottle cap?
There's a bottle opener for that cat.
For all that cap. I think we all know a white dude like that, though. I think we all know a white dude.
He said wiggedom.
I do not. I'm unfamiliar with the wiggedom.
Wait, the U.S. Wait a minute. The U.S. basketball team lost today?
They lost to France.
That was yesterday, right?
I watched it today.
Was it today?
Wow. Who is? Wait, so they're knocked out?
Who is actually playing on the U.S. basketball team? Anybody we know?
Craig and them.
I know KD. That's all I know.
And Craig and them.
I don't know.
What's up, John Paul? I don't know. Let's look that up. I know Popovich is coaching, and that's
I was hearing I was talking. I forgot who I was talking about the other day about how they're not doing as well as they should be doing, and the physicality of the game in America has changed. And people around the world play defense. Like they don't do that shit. That's why these games go to 120, 130 points because nobody's really playing that hard-nosed defense that they played during the 80s and 90s, Patrick Ewing and getting slapped in the face and elbows. They still do that shit around the world. Their rules, the rules of the NBA are not universal everywhere. Certain things don't get called for fouls in other places. And they play better defense, and that's what they've been doing. They've been checking these dudes.
Well, I think the U.S. dominated basketball for so long, and like now it's a global sport.
Yeah.
So they don't. I mean, you have players coming from the Czech Republic now, or these two young black guys who just won NBA championship. They came from Greece.
Yeah. Well, they're all, and that's the thing too, is that a lot of these players that they're getting now from other countries that are very, very good are going back to their country to play and represent their team, their home, land. So they're not playing for America. So
I just mean that America just doesn't dominate like they once did.
This is a good team, though, and I think the five starting players for France are actually NBA players. And that's who they just lost to. And they haven't necessarily been knocked out of the gold medal contention, but it looks like it's a tough way to get there. So, yeah, so this team is Jason Tatum, Chris Middleton, who just won the NBA championship, Brooke Lopez, who also just won, Kemba Walker, Donovan Mitchell, Mason Plumlee. I have no idea who that is. Marcus Smart.
First of all, they didn't win shit. I ain't never heard
Joe
of
Harris. You didn't watch any of the finals?
No, I don't know who those guys are. They were on the team that won, but
it was good finals. Harrison Barnes, Jaylen Brown,
Tommy Two Times,
Derek White,
Joey
Tommy
Bananas.
Two Toes. Yeah.
Chris Middleton is
and
playing.
KD.
Bam Adebayo.
Adebayo.
Like I said, KD and
Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Jerami Grant, whoever that is, Draymond Green, Drew Holiday. Wait, how all these people who just won the championship over? I don't know what list I was reading from, but Drew Holiday, Keldon Johnson, Zach LaVine, Damon Damon Lillard is on the team and they're losing. That's crazy. Kevin Love, he was soft. JaVale McGee, Chris Middleton, Jason Tatum. It's a decent squad. They should not be losing.
I haven't heard of 99% of the people you just named.
Well, you don't watch NBA, and if you would have watched the finals, you would have heard at least.
I know,
another
Mike. Is Michael Jordan playing? Is Jordan playing? That's all I know. Is Jordan playing?
He wouldn't lose to France.
What you said? Having them dating the Kardashians, you're probably right.
Yeah, you are right about that, sir.
You know.
But no, it was a good series, man. You should have watched it. I got Mac to watch the Game 7.
I was very impressed.
With the Milwaukee versus the Sun series.
Yes, the Sons of Phoenix played
the Sons of Phoenix played the Bucks of Milwaukee.
You definitely said that like you came from. Yeah, right.
The Sons of Phoenix.
It was a glorious game. The Sons of Phoenix.
And they won by kicking an oblong-shaped football made of pigskin through a giant H. It was most exhilarating.
It was most exhilarating.
Oh my God. So you guys want to play another video? You want to talk about what's
let's keep going. Let's go to 11:30 with the videos.
All right, we got one here. This one's from last week, but I thought I brought it back. I thought it was funny.
Get your black ass in the line! Fucking black bitch! Get your ass in the line!
You got to add a rocket to the end of that.
Wow. Speaking of rockets.
Oh my God.
Okay. Did he not go to space either?
He did not pass the what was it? The Carmen
imaginary
line.
nigga line that
he
acceptable nigga line. That's what we didn't accept.
It's not an.
Now that's just stupid.
I hate when you say this does.
I'm
not gonna go at you.
It's fine.
Anyway,
it's fine. Go ahead.
So he did go. He did actually pass that line.
No, he didn't.
He did go
into line. No, he didn't.
He did.
No, there's a chart that shows he went right up to the line and then they came back down.
Oh, he went to the line.
Like right, he's like, let's say the line is 52 miles. He went 50 miles.
Okay.
So it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Right.
But what's up with his spaceship looking like a dick?
It's the Top 2000.
No, he has the he has the
actually
head and
it
the
actually
shaft.
has
Yeah,
it actually has a helmet. It has a helmet.
It looks
like
like
a
one
dickhead.
It is uncircumcised.
Those big massages, with the wands.
It looks like a Hitachi. Hitachi.
The fucking 2000 or whatever it's called. That's what the fuck it looked like. A giant fucking cock. And then he comes down and he puts on a fucking cowboy hat like he's one of the characters in fucking what was that movie with I think it was either
Spaceballs.
It does
Armageddon.
Kind of look like a phallic.
He thought
kind of. It looks exactly like a dick.
Yes.
He said, "Fuck the
Branson
world. Don't
didn't.
ask me for shit."
Okay, so Nicky says Branson didn't. Bezos did. It's 52 miles.
I thought
so Bezos
right.
went to
That's
space?
what I heard.
Nicky's wrong because I'm gonna pull up the article.
I heard Bezos touched it and Branson did not.
Yeah,
it's not like
it's
not like he orbited. They literally went up and came down.
He reached the edge of space.
I wish I had feel like that
counts.
Actually a chart.
Bezos, he's a fucking piece of shit.
He said, "Thanks for the money."
Right.
You know, and the thing is, these fucking clowns are just like basically having a pissing contest. Who can be the biggest asshole and waste the most money? What's the sense of that? What is the sense of that?
I actually don't think it's a waste of money. I don't think it's a waste of money. And I don't think it was about them going into space. I think it was about bringing attention to their space programs, which will eventually become passenger space flights.
We agree on something.
For norm. Well, eventually it will be for everyday people.
Yes.
Really? How? 30 years from now? You think?
I don't know how many years it's going to take
in our
but-
lifetime. Do you think it's going to take in our life?
Yeah,
do it in our
absolutely,
lifetime?
absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes.
We're talking about the equivalent of
affordable.
We're talking about the equivalent of transatlantic plane rides.
Right.
That's the equivalent to that. They're building
You can
towards
go
that.
up. You can go up.
For what
go up.
purpose? For what purpose? For what purpose?
Because for just transportation, you can go up and come down
do
in
what?
30 minutes as opposed to 22 hours.
People
do
go
what?
up and
But
jump
no,
out
you
of
go up
airplanes,
and you come straight down. You don't
Right.
come back on an arch.
but you're
That's
selling
not what they're
people.
working on.
You're selling people going to the edge of space. People will buy that. I will buy that.
But what's the purpose?
So would I. So would I.
The purpose-
Transportation.
How does that move us forward?
Transportation. Where I can get from here to the other side of the earth in 30 minutes as opposed to 22 hours. It's the same reason that we should build
how are you going to get around the other side of
what
Earth
is
in
it?
30 minutes?
Magna Loop trains. If we took all of the subways and made them all Magna Loops, you could go from your 2.5 hour train ride could be 22 minutes.
So you're saying in our
Basi-
lifetime we're going to see transportation evolve that quickly for the general public?
Certain aspects.
Why is
of
it?
Yes.
Why is it
Certain
not
aspects of it.
possible? We
I'm
went
not
from
saying
no
it's impossible. I'm asking. I'm just trying to get clarification. Is this? What
I
you're
think
saying?
so because
Look what's happening.
I know Elon Musk specifically had an idea or a concept of transportation where there would be rockets that can go up and land on leave one platform and land on another platform, so you could be in Paris in 45 minutes,
Right.
from New York or from LA to Paris in 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I think that this is part of what they're moving forward. I don't know exactly how they're going to use it. Maybe they just want to leave and they want to go to Mars. But, the idea of being able to launch from one platform and fly into subspace, because you can fly faster and then land in Paris in 45 minutes sounds kind of crazy.
Maybe in our
It's
lifetime.
better than teleportation.
Maybe in our lifetime. And we all know what happens with teleportation. The fly gets in there and you're fucked.
And then you're fucked
Right?
up.
You're fucked. All right.
I don't
You're
want
throwing
those
up
hairs on my
food.
back.
Those prickly little hairs.
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't think it's gonna happen. If it maybe in our lifetime, I don't think it'll ever be affordable. Maybe in a lifetime.
Phil said they're gonna be like those Chinese buses going downtown South for $40.
Exactly.
Eventually, they will. Wait till the Chinese get a rocket.
Yeah, really. How fast were the supersonic flights?
Supersonic is what is that? That's
The
Mach.
Concorde.
Yeah,
I think supersonic is considered Mach 3. So that's
Let's
like.
look that up.
But how quickly did you get
20
to Europe from America?
I think it was about half
2.5
the time.
hours.
Yeah, it was about half the time.
2.5 hours, I think it was.
A little less
But
than
they're bringing that back. There's an affordable company now. United Airlines has already bought or ordered, pre-ordered some of
Wow.
those jets. So they're
Spirit
bringing
2?
supersonic back.
2 hours and 52 minutes to get from New York to London.
How fast
That's
did it go?
crazy.
Supersonic is 3 times, I think, the Mach 3. That would be like 2,100 miles an hour.
I don't know. I think. Do you guys remember the song "Space Program" from Tribe on that last album?
Yes.
I think if they're
Yeah,
not
the song
making
Leave Us
space
Here.
for you, space for you here on the planet Earth, I don't think they're going to make space for you in outer space.
Mm-hmm.
I disagree.
Exactly.
Oh, you think they're going to become more gracious in outer space?
No, I think you guys are thinking about race and they thinking about money. If you got the bread, you can go.
If it was about money and not race, we would all be eating a lot lovely than we are.
2021 is about bread. It's not about race. It's about
Then
bread.
why is America still the way it is?
Because the people who are arguing.
Why
about
is the
race-
world still the way it is?
Right.
Because the majority of the people who are arguing about race don't have money. They don't.
That's because
The people who are
people
storming
that's
in
because
power
we've been
was-
that's because we've been
people who
shut out of the money. Yeah. So yeah, we're arguing about
The
it. They're not
people in
arguing
power
about
are
it
the
because they have
ones-
control
yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
But we're talking about the
people
same
in power, the
people.
The people who were storming the Capitol were dirt poor. They're dirt poor.
Okay.
I believe
brainwashed.
that. When they find out that the aliens are black, the tables will turn.
That's the real reason why they didn't bring back Lovecraft.
Right, exactly. Because
The
Jeff
aliens are
Bezos gonna
black.
get up there and they're gonna be like, you ain't the one. Don't let us come back down then.
Where's Magic Johnson?
All right, so I got another quick video in the spirit of the Jeff Bezos video I just played. I got this other one.
You got all that dick, and you ain't finna give me none.
That was just creepy.
You got all that dick, and you ain't finna give me none.
That is so disturbing.
That's
As
the
we
old lady
know,
at
I've
the
been
job.
a victim. I've been a victim of this.
Is that how she
So-
approached you?
At the post office.
That's how you got
He's
her to
like,
sign for that apartment.
All right, well, just a little. Just a little.
You gonna let me sign on that package? Let me see your package. You better I'll slap
That's disgusting. Damn
Special
you, Mac.
delivery. I need that. Special delivery. I want
And
that.
she smacked you. That's distasteful.
Gotta have that. Special delivery.
Why am I like this? I don't know. I don't know why I'm like this. It was dropped on my head too many times as a kid. So do we want to get into it? Because it's now 11:28.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
You guys want to get into the subject?
The suspect lyrics.
Suspect lyrics.
Topic of the evening is
You have the article.
unintentional.
Suspect rap lyrics.
Rap and R&B. 10% will rule and run the world, and 5% will have knowledge of self.
What's today's mathematics?
Peace God.
Peace God. Peace God.
Peace God. Peace God.
Well, I mean,
Nick,
pretty
what
much.
are you doing
I
down
don't-
there in Atlanta?
But I don't
Yeah,
think
you,
he's wrong.
you quoting
I don't
5%ers.
I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's wrong.
It's actually
Knowledge of
less than that.
self.
It's 1% that run everything. Less than 1%.
I think it's 10% because you need help. You need help.
Yeah, 10% of the Guardians. That's why the talented 10th is no bueno.
The ones that keep the shit moving, the machine moving.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's your Obamas.
And the rest of us are fucking drones. Just get up, go to work,
You
come
sleepy?
home, work all your life till you get to 55, 65, or 75, and then you retire, and then you get maybe 3 years after that when you can go and see something. And
You know what's interesting?
That is from the fifth file.
I was talking to a friend of mine today, new friend, and she directed this little film about there's a town in Mexico where there are people who are ethnically Mayan live. So there's a lot of people in Mexico who are of Spanish descent and not Mayan or Aztec descent. So these people are ethnically Mayan. So of course they're marginalized and they're poor in relationship to the rest of the Mexican population. Anyway, so we were making the comparison. I was talking about Senegal, and you have these families who don't make a lot of money. They don't have a lot of material things. They live very humbly, but they're never hungry because they're able to grow their own food. They're able to raise their own animals. They're able to cultivate their own crops. But we look at them as being, we look at them and we say they're in poverty, right? But they spend 95% of their day surrounded by their family, doing the things that they love, and they want for nothing. And we're spending our entire lives chasing what they already have, and we're saying that they're poor.
Right.
I mean, well, that depends on what you consider poor. Is it poor based on money, or is it, they're rich, their wealth is in their family and being able to kind of live life without being stuck in the confines of this fucking system that keeps you in this like fucking wheel all day.
Absolutely. I
um,
think that the only downside is that they struggle with access to healthcare.
exactly,
and
Philip.
things of
They
that
are
nature.
free.
But there's a freedom that they experience that we're just not even in tune with. But we see them as, because they can't afford all these consumer goods, they can't afford a new television, or they can't afford this new electronic, or this new purse, or these new shoes. We see, oh, they're poor.
Are they fed? Are
Right.
they looking up at the sky and they're seeing shit? They've got more mental time to basically philosophically look at the world from their perception. That may not necessarily be in a textbook, but they're looking at life totally different. What do
Absolutely.
you
I
need
was
all
thinking
that
about
for?
it
I'm
today.
fucking, my belly's full. The fuck?
Yeah, I was thinking about it today that on some level, like I appreciate where my life has taken me because I've met so many amazing people, and I would not have met them otherwise. But being on the hamster wheel was incredibly deceptive. And I would have, knowing what I know now and appreciating life in a different perspective that I am, I would have chosen not to be on the hamster wheel. And I would have been focused on getting some land and just getting off the grid as much as possible.
I had a buddy of mine who's from the Caribbean, and he says, "What I don't understand." He said this, and he showed me. Says, "What I don't understand is Caribbeans who can live on the beach, leave the beach, live on the beach, eat on the beach, and they're on their Caribbean island. Come to the United States, hustle and bustle, go through all the stress, work, so they can make enough money, so that they can go back to the Caribbean and sit on the beach."
Yeah.
And eat the food. And he was like, I don't understand our perpetual need to give up our organic paradise to come to the States to try to hustle and bustle to come back to our organic paradise. He says, why don't we just stay here and build?
It's the oasis in the middle of the sand.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Right.
That's what America
Right.
is. That's what capitalism is.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
well, the reason why these people don't stay, people who are coming from the islands are not staying there, is because there's no opportunity there, and there's not enough opportunity there for them. Because again, the countries that they're importing from are controlling a lot of their economy, so they come to the source, which would be America, right?
But
the
but
thing
to
is,
your
like,
point, though, it
what do you
runs
need?
counter to what we're saying. Like,
Right.
what you determine is acceptable in your life then starts to frame what success looks like and what wealth looks like.
But they are brainwashed to think that it's all about having a flashy
We
car.
all
and a
are.
flash drive. Yeah, of
We
course.
It's not day. It's not day. We're all on that hamster wheel.
We're all
Yeah.
on that hamster wheel. Yeah, I agree. But we were talking specifically about people from the island when he made that point. That's what I'm saying. Like even though they're in paradise, they've been taught that, yeah, you've got all these nice surroundings, but it'd be better if you had a Benz. It'd be better if you had a house like this, or this type of TV, or this type of cell phone, and all that shit motivates you to either go to the States to get it or stay there and somehow try to figure it out.
You gotta buy they're trying to convince you need their goods. In
Right.
order for to be happy, you need their goods. Even if you look at like commercials, right? This new thing that you get will fix your life, will make you happier, will make you better, will make you sexier, will make you more attractive, will make you skinnier, better than who you are now if you have this thing. But you're going to have to work in our system in order to get this thing.
You know, I find it funny for me because I didn't grow up in the country. I was born here, but I have this desire to get the fuck out and go somewhere simple. Like, I don't know what it is. It's like it's like a part of my spiritual DNA. I feel at so much more. There's more peace by the water and just that shit is just so beautiful to me.
Everything you were taught was a lie. Everything you were taught was a lie. Everything we were taught was a lie. Go to college, get a good job, lie. Go to school, make more, lie. Everything we're taught it's a lie. Everything is a lie.
It's the Matrix.
Everything. And I defy someone to tell me something that we hold tried and true. Freedom of speech, lie.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? We're all created equal, lie. The whole thing is a lie. The whole structure.
Well, it's a fairy tale. We've been lulled to sleep with fairy tales, and then we wake up when we realize that we've attained certain things, and it's like it doesn't bring that sense of happiness that we thought we were going to achieve.
The perfect example is this lie they're living now with, the Republicans with the flip-flopping on the whole vaccine thing. Like, they were going hard anti-vax, and all of a sudden it's like they literally want you to stop after believing for the shit they've been pumping you for a year and a half. They want you to go stop right now and then go get the shot. Like it's like they're not even trying to finesse the shit no more. They went hard in the paint for like a year and a half or however long on this anti-vaxxer movement, and now it's like, let's about face and it's time for you guys to get the shot and the efficacy and all this other stuff. Fox News was disrespectful for the last year, and all of a sudden now they're trying to flip it and say, well, it's the Trump vaccine. Now they're trying to give him that's their new thing. Yeah,
but the thing that fascinates me even about that, even on the side for Black people, is that the perpetuation is the distrust for the health care system, which is validated in terms of how Black people receive health care. The thing, though, that the reliance has been on the Tuskegee experiment for the most part, and everyone has got it actually twisted, because the thought is, they gave syphilis to people. The problem is people had syphilis and they had the cure, and they gave them the placebo. Right. So here we are with the actual vaccine that can help prevent real severe cases of COVID, and Black people are not taking it because you have these idiots who are perpetuating false narratives. And it's like, on one side, you have people who are getting false narratives in one direction, and then you have the other side who's getting false narratives in the other direction.
The thing that does my head in about these people that don't want to take the vaccine now is like, they're not because they think that there's they just want to control you, or there's a microchip, or all of those conspiracy theories. Look around. There's millions of people around you, especially in New York, right? No one's dropping dead from the vaccine, but they're still dropping dead from COVID.
Right. Here's the funny shit my wife said. My wife said, okay, so all of you people who don't want to take the vaccine, 80% of y'all will still go and eat at Taco Bell. And you don't know what the fuck is in that shit.
Exactly.
But that's true.
That's the Chris Rock joke. You don't know what's in Fruit Loops, but you still eat them.
Yeah.
Nigga, red is in Fruit Loops. Sugar, water, red. Yeah, I mean the microchip thing. I mean we've shown a couple of videos about that. That's just funny because it's like, one video where they had the guy was the ex-soldier, whatever, ex-Marine. He talked about how they can't even track the soldiers on the battlefield correctly, right? But they're gonna just take that same technology from the military and then somehow make it real small and put it inside your bloodstream. When they don't have to do that, you have your phone. Everybody has a phone.
Yeah,
right.
Everybody which you will not leave behind.
Right?
No, you'll carry it into the Capitol and
Right.
do some illegal shit and take
Still
pictures
put it in
of
your
yourself.
pocket. Most people put the phone up to their ear. So it's like, come on, stop it.
Yeah. But that shot, that's
And then
what's going to take us all out.
And then the idiot who gets COVID, and after he goes through the whole process, they interview him and said, "Would you take the shot?" Knowing everything that you know now, he goes, "No, because you're not going to make me do it." All right, my guy. So when I hear people say that, I'm sorry. I have less compassion for people who act like that. I just do. I just have less compassion because you're a fucking idiot.
I don't even think it's a matter of compassion. I accept you where you are. If you choose to die, you die. I mean, what am I going to do about it?
I didn't see this news report, but my wife was telling me about a news report where someone was they were talking to a doctor, and there were people who were dying from COVID or who were deathly ill from COVID, and they were deathly ill from COVID, and they were asking for the vaccine, and the doctor was like, "It's too late."
The doctor said it's too late.
Yeah, you can't take it now. You're already sick. They're putting you on a ventilator.
Hold on.
You can't take it now.
Can I get us a little bit of COVID shot? Can you just? How about a sip of some of that vaccine?
Let's just try, see what happens.
Let's just see what happens. Come on, please.
I mean, it's like, it is what it is, people.
Will for ignorance.
Yeah.
We could just can we just get rid of this shit?
The thing is, I don't think we're going to get rid of the virus at this point. We're just going to have different variants.
It's different variants.
But okay, so what are we going to wear masks forever, L?
No COVID.
Is the mask a big deal though?
Yes. I'm over
Is it?
Yes. I wear it when it's required. I don't when it's not.
That's it. That's it.
But
there you go.
It's going to be required for the rest of my life?
No, if people get vaccinated, maybe.
But people aren't going to get vaccinated.
You're taking mood pills right now. So those are required for the rest of your life now, right? In order for you to perform function. I mean, to move.
I don't have to wear a mask to wear my mood.
But you gotta take this pill, right?
I don't have to take it.
If you want to live comfortably, if you want to move comfortably, and you want to have
I don't take it every day.
Joints.
I take it when my joints feel a little.
I'm just saying you take it though.
Yeah.
So you do what you need to do in order for your body and your life to be
mandated. I'm not mandated to
Nobody's mandating masks right now.
Here we go.
I'm not mandated to take it. Hold on.
Who's mandating masks right now? Oh, you know what? Part of Massachusetts is mandating.
Uber. We got into Uber and you were like, "Don't fuck up my rating."
Nigga, I'm not. Oh, by the way, I'm not getting into Uber with you anymore. At least I'm not on my account.
I was super nice.
You had your mask down. You eating all types of snacks in the Uber. I'm like, yo.
I was so nice to the guy when you got out the car.
You're putting my rating.
Like, how's your night going? I was like, "How's your night going? How's everything?" We had a nice little chat.
All right. Next time we leave the village, we're using your account. That's all.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I'm like 4.79. It's fine. We can do it. But
I'll talk without my mask and just eat some food.
Go for it. I'll make them happy. But my point.
The mask is not for you. It's to protect the people you care about.
Fuck at it. So what I'm saying is I'm going to wear that forever. I'm going to wear a mask forever. No, I'm not.
You wear a shirt?
You wear underwear? You do wear shoes. I've seen it.
So I'm going to wear a mask. I'm going to wear a mask too. I'm going to wear a mask
What is the mask doing?
I'm not wearing
Somebody call the fucking ambulance.
I'm not wearing a mask forever. I'm not going to be wearing a mask for the next 30 years.
Nobody wants to wear a fucking mask. Nobody wants to wear a mask, and hopefully we don't have to. But if we have to, we don't have to.
No, we don't have
to. So okay. So then
what's
don't
the
go out.
You just stop wearing a mask.
Everybody should just stop wearing a mask
and just catch the fucking zebra element.
What I would love is everybody to get vaccinated. I would love that, but that's not real.
Right. So okay.
So what are you going to do in the meantime?
Arguing about a mask, and we're not mandating people to get vaccinated.
I guarantee you in the next 6 months, it's already starting to happen. Companies are mandating vaccinations. The same way you have to get your kids vaccinated before they can go to school.
Yeah.
Why is this different?
You don't.
It's the
You
same
don't
shit.
have to. You can actually opt out of having your kids vaccinated.
But you can't come to school with that bullshit.
Absolutely, you can.
No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. I couldn't go to school till I got my shots.
If
Whose
you
kids
think
can
that,
go-
if you
whose
think
kids?
every kid in New York City public education is vaccinated, you're bugging.
If you want to come work at this job and get this check, you're gonna have to get this shot. That's what's coming. That's what's coming.
Why is that a
If
problem?
you want to drive, I don't have a problem with it, but other people do. If you want to drive this Uber car,
It's a choice. You have a choice. It's not like you don't have a choice. You could
have a choice.
work at another office, or you could drive another cab.
all right. So Philip, hold
But
on. Philip says,
people are gonna.
sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to.
But people are gonna probably choose the cab that's safer.
So Philip says, as a teacher, they cannot opt out of getting their shots. Exactly my point. And everybody else, if you want a job, this is what you got to do to have the job.
Well,
you got to get the shot.
De Blasio is proposing teachers can opt out, but you have to test
frequently.
And then who's on whose expense? The teacher's
The
expense. They're
city's
gonna try to.
I think the city's probably paying for it.
Now, Kimmy, you're
So-
saying teachers can opt out of the vaccine?
Why wouldn't you? Why would you? Because I mean, these fucking kids they got all types of shit.
All
they be
types of
carrying.
shit. They got Ebola, all types of shit. These fucking
What
kids,
about
man.
monkeypox?
It's coming.
Monkeypox is going to mix with the
So what
Delta
is
variant and
monkeypox?
create a
What is
super virus that's going to turn everybody into motherfucking zombies.
But you shouldn't have to retest
Get ready.
once you get vaccinated. That's the point.
You should. You still can be a carrier. That's what I'm saying. All of this is
The
weird.
vaccine is not a
conversation.
cure. The
The
vaccine is not a cure.
You are 90. Oh, Jesus, have this.
It's
whole
not 90.
conversation
Do
in the
not
house.
start
It is
spitting out fake facts.
95%. Fauci said it is 95% probability that you will not contract the virus if you are vaccinated.
All right, let me fact
It
check.
passes
I don't know if it's
right through the
contracted or
system.
you won't die. You won't
No,
die.
I think it's
if
die.
you
I
get
think it's
sick.
die.
No, it's 95% that it will not contract it.
It's
of
not
the 5% that
hold
will
on,
contract
hold on.
It's not
Vaccines
about
are not
contracting.
repellents.
It's not
Vaccines-
about contraction. It's about
vaccines train your body how to fight it.
yes. You won't.
They
die
don't
from
repel
it.
it.
Call a vaccine. So what he
The
said
vaccine
is,
has
if
the
you-
efficacy. No, the efficacy has to do with if you get the virus, you won't
it
die from
passes-
it.
It's like passing through your system and
It's
melting into your
95% effective against severe disease.
Yes, that's what we're talking
That's
about. It
very
doesn't
different from
stop
what you
jaw.
just
You
said.
won't contract it. You
No.
won't even contract it.
No,
Do you hear what I
That's
just
not
said? It's effective against severe disease. Not that you won't contract it. You can contract it, but the likelihood that you would die from it reduces significantly.
yeah, there's a 5% chance you'll die from it if you've been vaccinated.
Or you require ventilation.
Yes,
And the hospital
not contraction.
of the workers are not getting the vaccine. Yeah, I talked about this the other week. My boy is EMT. He is not getting the vaccination, but he's tested frequently.
Why? Okay, see, I don't understand this. You're a fucking EMT. Why would you not want to get the vaccination?
He doesn't trust the
shit-
vaccination.
That shit is madness.
But this is what I'm saying. There are going to be people who don't trust what it is. That's just a given.
There's people who don't trust Pepsi Cola. Don't drink Pepsi Cola. It's fine.
Yeah, but you can't catch something
don't-
but from Pepsi Cola, from a bottle being open from Pepsi.
All right, great. So if you don't trust it, that's cool. But then you got to understand that there are ramifications against you not getting the vaccine. You just got to accept that.
That's my point about the mask. There's ramifications about not wearing the mask. So why would you not wear the mask?
The mask is an imposition after I've already gotten the vaccine. That's my
But
point.
you're not completely immune from catching from COVID. So why
It's
would you
not a
not
bulletproof
continue
vest.
to right? Why would you not still wear the mask?
Because I disagree with that. There's possibility of me contracting COVID after I have the vaccine is minimal. It's minimal. I'm on the CDC website.
When
Hold
you
on.
say you disagree with that, you sound just as
Why?
you sound just as off balance as the people who say they don't believe in the science, because the science tells you something and you say you believe something different.
You think that it's a super shot, and now you can just walk through COVID and just lick fucking.
I'm literally on the CDC website. I'm literally on the CDC website. It says a small percentage of people who are vaccinated will still get COVID-19 if they're exposed to the virus that it causes. A small percentage. So the whole point about a vaccine, I don't understand. I think people are.
You can't.
I think you guys.
You can't.
I think Jan made a great point. Do you get the flu shot?
No.
Okay.
No, and I didn't get the flu either. I've never gotten the flu shot.
Do people who have the flu shot also get the flu?
Sure, but it's not. Yes, sure.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
I'm like, I feel weird that you are upset that a virus can still affect you even though you have been vaccinated.
I think he's having a flashback what he did all week.
I have measles and mumps vaccine, and I've never gotten the measles and mumps because I have a measles and mumps vaccine, which protects me from measles and mumps.
But measles.
I don't understand. I don't understand. I do not understand.
Can I explain why?
Do not understand why the COVID-19 vaccination doesn't vaccinate you from getting the fucking.
It doesn't. It doesn't eliminate the measles and the mumps from existing, but because the amount of people in the population who have had the vaccine, it's all but died. But it did make a resurgence. We saw that the measles came back when you had a population of people in the city who were not vaccinated for measles, reintroduced it to the general public. So even if you were vaccinated for the measles, you could still contract.
Mac, let me ask you a question.
But it's not a deadly. But it's no longer a deadly disease.
Mac, let me ask you a question because maybe I have this all mixed up. When did you study infectious disease?
When I'm reading the CDC.gov website right now.
Oh.
So you're not.
Where it says.
So where it says years old.
Okay.
All where it says large scale.
Now I know I can absolutely ignore what you're saying. Thank you.
You're right, because the CDC doesn't know anything. Large scale.
No, I know that you read what you want to read when it comes to
large scale clinical studies found that
I need another
COVID-19 vaccination prevented most people from getting COVID-19. CDC.gov. Research also provides growing evidence that the
they say 95%
offers similar protection in real world conditions. While these vaccines are effective, no vaccine prevents illness 100%.
Yes.
Okay, could you read that again? Could you read that part again? I'm sorry.
Sure.
Could you read that part again?
That's the point we're trying to make.
I understand that. But if the percentage is 5%, fuck you, I'm not wearing a mask.
Well, you didn't read
95%. All right.
That's the one thing you did not read.
I just read it. While these vaccines are effective, no vaccine.
No.
Well, the
Where did it
numbers,
say 5%?
Where
did it say 5%?
You talking about when Fauci comes out and says it's 95%?
No.
We're talking about what you're reading right now.
Because you're telling us you're reading.
No, it doesn't have percentages.
It doesn't. Right? Why come read?
And when Fauci says 95%, he's talking about the efficacy rate as far as people not dying if they have been vaccinated.
Rate is
meaning that they can still get sick.
He's talking about severe reactions to the disease.
And contracting it.
He's talking about contracting.
I'm looking at it right 95%. Now.
He doesn't say contracting. Contracting is catching the disease. That's what it means. They're not talking about it. They're talking about people who,
this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. So y'all are comfortable with people telling you to wear a mask for the rest of your life. You're comfortable with that.
It's a personal choice. But if the business,
are you comfortable wearing clothes?
I am, because if the business wants that, and I want to go to this particular business, I'll wear a mask when I go into the business. Or I, as a consumer, can say, "Fuck your business. I'm not going to wear a mask and go somewhere else that will allow me to come in." So depending on the business.
Right.
For me, if
Like,
there's an
Mac, you sound like
elevated
the dudes who
threat,
don't wear seatbelts.
if there's an elevated threat of getting sick from or introducing this sickness to my family, and all I have to do is cover my face when I'm in certain situations, why not?
Mm-hmm.
First of
For
all,
now,
okay,
because
all right.
because COVID has only been in COVID has only been in our lives for less than 2 years. Has been a real factor in our lives for less than 2 years, and we've been on this planet for 48 years. I think we can live with it for 2 years. I think we can live with it for 3 years.
You, or does it protect other people?
Both.
Does a mask bullshit? A mask is supposed to protect other people. And here's the deal.
Yeah,
I'm other people.
Wait,
I'm
what
other people. If you're wearing a mask, you're protecting me. If I'm wearing a mask, I'm protecting you. So I'm other people, and you're other people.
You're vaccinated. I'm not worried about you.
But I can still.
Leon,
but you can still get COVID.
I'm not worried about you.
But you can still get COVID.
I'm worried
Am I
about
right?
all these other dumb motherfuckers that aren't vaccinated.
Even if you're vaccinated, we know now that you can still get COVID, right? Which means I can introduce it to my elderly father, who may not be able to fight it, even though he's been vaccinated, may not be able to fight it the way that my body can, or my mother, who may be able to fight it, like may or may not be able to fight it the way that my body can, or somebody else in my family who might be. Or somebody else,
man. I don't care about
who I don't know, I come in contact with.
I ain't wearing no mask.
So Jan asked me, why is it such an imposition for me? Because the problem is they're introducing something which is going to be
because I can't breathe with that shit on my face.
It's gonna be because it's gonna be perpetual.
I'm a professional.
It's gonna be
snacker.
Let's wear a mask forever, and I don't think that's. I don't think
it's
that's
not wear a mask forever. It's just not.
Sure, it is.
You wouldn't have a mask on right now.
We're 60% vaccinated in New York, and it's still not okay to not wear a mask. When the fuck would it be okay? According to that logic, February 1st. And if it's February 1st, I'm tapping out because that's fucking ridiculous.
You can't tap out because you can't leave the planet. You can't leave the planet.
Nah, he's on the next one with Bezos.
You cannot wear a mask, but that doesn't make you safer. Doesn't make your neighbors safer. Doesn't make your family safer.
Let me ask you this.
You just gave up.
Let me ask you this. You talked about the guy.
I did what I was supposed to do. I got vaccinated.
Okay, you talked about the guy who would not get vaccinated. And then they interviewed him while he was sick, and they asked him, would he have changed his decision, whether or not if he could change it?
Sure.
So let's imagine, God forbid, you were sick. You have to go into ICU. Are you then going to say, I still would not have worn a mask?
No, I would at that point I would have pulled back and said
it's too late then. That's when it's too late.
That's the respirator.
And the thing is, when you're on the side of MAGA,
wait. I want
you're on the wrong side of history.
I'm not on the side of MAGA. I'm not on the side of MAGA.
MAGA is saying they don't want to wear masks.
Philip, just in case you don't know, I lost my father to COVID. So I hear what you're saying, but it's not that I don't have a personal attachment. My father was one of the first 1,000 people to die from COVID in New York State. So I hear you, but that's not my point. My point is, at some point we need to have a sense of normalcy. And the problem is that using this criteria that you guys are using this criteria means that we will never have a sense of normalcy. Because if you're telling me we're at a 63% vaccination rate and we still got to wear masks, what that means is you're telling me we have to wear masks forever.
Wait, we just talked about buying into lies and buying into fairy tales. Sure. So this sense of normalcy that you're talking about is a part of a fairy tale, because
it's a fairy tale. Normalcy, what existed before
COVID? Allow me to explain. Because I'm going to say in the last, 18 months, 16 months, I have not had a cold because I have not been dealing with people in New York City for the most part. So that tells me that there are a lot of nasty and disgusting people in the city that are just giving off germs and disease.
Baga germs.
Just willy-nilly.
This ain't China.
But
This ain't China. Get the fuck out of here with that, Philip. This ain't China. Go ahead.
what are you talking about?
Because he was like, just like they have it in China, they've been wearing masks for years. That's great. This ain't China.
We still on the same planet. You realize
This is
that, right?
America. God damn
You
it.
realize that people from New York travel to China and people from China travel to New York
All the time.
I understand that.
So the diseases and viruses are traveling along with them
faster than ever before.
I don't have an issue with that. I'm not wearing a mask 24/7. I'm not doing that.
Nobody's asking you to wear one 24/7. That's the part I'm bugging out on.
I'm not doing that.
Nobody's asking you to do that.
Okay.
It's like a petulant toddler who's
No,
just
it's not.
defiant and doesn't want. I'm not doing it. It doesn't matter if I'm safer. It doesn't matter if the people around me are safer. It doesn't matter. I'm not doing it.
Let's wear a mask. Let's wear a mask till we get vaccinated. Cool. Did that. Wore a mask, got vaccinated, over it.
But the problem is that
you confusing vaccination with cure.
You are.
If you do not want to wear a mask and you don't want to get vaccinated, that's on you.
So why do you have a problem with people who don't want to get vaccinated?
If people don't want to get vaccinated, that's cool. I don't want them around me, and I don't want to have to pay for their choices.
This nigga.
So what I'm
Hunger
saying,
game shit right now.
why am I Hunger Game shit? You
Hunger
fucking want to you don't want to meal. You don't want to wear a
Stay
mask.
out of here. Get away from me, no masker. Be gone, no vaccine.
So wait, so you have a problem with people who don't want the vaccine, but you don't have a problem with people who don't want to wear a mask.
If you're vaccinated and you don't want to wear a mask, if you're legitimately vaccinated, I ain't got no beef with it because you did your social obligation. You got vaccinated.
But you understand that the vaccination is only part of the solution.
So are we going to wear masks for the rest of our life?
Wait, could you answer my question? Do you realize that?
Here's my question. Do I have to
I
wear
asked
a
the
mask?
question first. Why are you asking me a question?
Because
don't qualify. Please answer the question.
I got to qualify.
Do you understand that the vaccination is a part of the solution?
And it's not a cure.
Then it's not a vaccine. Then it's not a vaccine. Then stop calling it a vaccine.
All right.
It's not a vaccine.
We was going to talk about some other stuff.
Vaccine is not a cure.
We were going to talk about some
helps
other
your
stuff.
immune system. Do you know the
vaccine? A vaccine is a prevention.
A vaccine is magic and it erases disease. Okay.
I didn't say it erases disease, but also don't sit here and tell me that it has
it
no
makes
effect.
you
It has
immortal.
no effect. You're right.
Nobody said it has no effect.
It has no effect. It has no effect.
We're not talking about effect, sir. We're talking about
you
the
get the
word
vaccine,
cure
and you still go
versus
back out in the world.
vaccine. We're
You go
talking
back in
about
the
the
world,
word
and
cure. Okay, I'll give you the
get a
perfect
vaccine
example.
and you go back out.
I recently got my blood test, right? Blood work done. And the first thing that my doctor says, oh, you need to get your fucking mumps and your measles boosters because your rates are low. You need to get like recharged.
Sure.
So, and I haven't had this vaccination in, I don't know, 20, 30 years, whatever, fuck if I know. So it eventually runs out. Just like this vaccine will eventually run out. It's not a cure-all. It's not a cure.
Did you wear a mask? Did you wear a mask for that 20 years while you were waiting for this fucking vaccine to run out or no?
It's different because everybody had it.
Different. It's different.
It's different, and the disease died out, but it died out in society, but it still exists.
Do you think all viruses are exactly the same or transmitted the same? Is AIDS transmitted the same way that COVID is transmitted? But they're both viruses. Right. So to protect yourself from AIDS, you have to wear a condom over your dick or a dental dam over your
he
mouth.
was fucking raw throughout the entire 80s, 90s, and 2000s.
Apparently.
Actually, I had a lot of sexual discipline.
So the easiest entry point for COVID seems to be the mouth and the nose, right?
Sure.
So why wouldn't you cover those up? You covered your dick to prevent AIDS.
No, he did not. You are assuming.
He did not. You're right.
You are assuming.
One should have covered their dick to prevent AIDS or made sure your partner wore a condom to prevent AIDS.
Flu vaccine is the first time that I heard vaccine where it doesn't actually stop and prevent the virus. That was the first time. Wait, let me finish.
Why did you?
That I said?
I hate
But
when
why do you
messing
think
up the definitions.
Why do you think that you know everything about viral? Okay, so then don't assume because
that ain't my wheelhouse.
So then don't assume
What
that
are you
the first
talking
time
about?
you heard about it is the first time it existed.
What I'm saying is that when I heard flu vaccine and then people would get the vaccine and then still get the flu, that tells me the shit doesn't work. In this particular case,
are you a virologist?
Are you gonna let me finish? Are you gonna let me
no?
finish?
Because I'm tired
in
of this
particular
bullshit.
case,
It's after 12
you can
o'clock.
have whatever you. In this particular case, people who have the flu, people who have the COVID-19 vaccine are not contracting it. The death rates are 95 to 98% people who don't have it.
What?
So when I say
okay,
the people
how do you
who
think
are
they got it?
contracting the
Only from
disease-
people who didn't get the vaccine? Or did they also contract it from people who did get the vaccine, but who can still pass on the virus to another person? Because it doesn't prevent you from getting it. It just prevents you from dying from it because it trains your body how to fight it.
So if y'all are comfortable wearing masks for the rest
You
of
didn't
your
hear
life,
a word I said.
I know
I
he
heard
doesn't.
what you said. I heard what you said.
He didn't.
What I'm saying.
No, you didn't
I heard
pay
what you
attention
said.
to a word I
No, you
said.
didn't.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that. I don't think.
What do
that
you
the
disagree with? Just tell me what you disagree with.
That the majority of people who contracted COVID-19 contracted it at all from people who have the vaccine because they didn't contract it. They contracted it from people who don't have the fucking vaccine. Okay, look it up. I'm not making the numbers up. Look it up.
If you can still get COVID after getting the vaccine, that means you can give it to other people.
Oh my God, the show's
So
over.
so y'all are comfortable wearing the mask for the rest of your life? Yes or no?
I'm comfortable doing what I need to do to keep
Yes or
myself
no?
and
Are
my
you
family
comfortable
safe.
wearing the mask for the rest of your life? Are you comfortable wearing the mask? It's a yes or no question. Yes, I'm comfortable getting muzzled for the rest of my life, or I'm not. I'm not.
Yes. Well, let me answer the question.
First of all, stop this.
Let me
shit.
answer. Can I
You
answer the
acting like
question?
you super healthy and you're not super healthy. So
I'm
stop the bullshit.
comfortable with wearing a mask as long so that we're not ping-ponging COVID back and forth, and we can let it die. If that means that I have to wear it for another year,
and just like in the springtime,
look,
it'll just disappear.
I will have to wear a mask sometimes 12 hours a day on set. But I don't want to get sick. I don't want any because
for what? For what?
What do you mean for what?
Are you vaccinated?
Yes.
First of all, you've had COVID and you're vaccinated.
Yes.
Why are you wearing a mask?
And I still wear a mask.
Because
you're wearing a mask he's wearing a mask because someone else is uncomfortable. That's the only reason.
I'm wearing a mask.
I'm
wearing a mask because the CDC says even though you're fully vaccinated, the Delta variant is still a threat, not just to me, but to everybody who surrounds me. So when I go home after being on the road, I don't want to make my children or my wife sick or my mother sick.
That's
or my
the part that I'm
mother-in-law
trying to
sick.
understand. So, Mac, you have a wife and a child, and you don't think you need to take extra precaution to keep them safe?
Y'all are ill.
That's what I'm thinking about.
right.
I'm not thinking about.
Wait.
I just don't want to wear a mask because I don't want to wear a mask.
I'm on the CDC website. I know y'all have a
Jesus
problem
Christ, you will
reading.
never
answer the question. We're not talking CDC. We ask you a straight question.
If
It
you are
doesn't
fully
matter what the
vaccinated.
CDC says. We're talking about
If you are,
the
I'm
fact
sorry.
that
Science is important to me.
Okay, so the
If you are
science says
fully
but you don't know the
vaccinated-
definition.
If you are
between
fully
vaccination and cure.
vaccinated, if you are fully safer activities for you and your family. If you are fully vaccinated, you can resume activities that you did before the pandemic without wearing a mask or physically distancing, except where required by laws, rules, regulations, or local guidance. So because I'm following the Center for Disease Control, y'all got a fucking problem with it. And what I'm telling you
Nobody
is
has
this is
a
what the
problem with
fucking guidance is around the bastards who made this
you
shit.
have you
What
have
the
a problem.
fuck are you talking about?
No, we don't
Y'all
have a
are
problem with
making up a
you.
reason. You're making up a reason to wear the fucking mask when they told you don't have to wear it. For no fucking reason other than I'm scared and I don't know.
Your reading
outta here.
comprehension is way off. because it
Word.
didn't say that.
If you
because
are fully vaccinated,
right? If I'm fully vaccinated,
and fucking paste it.
if I'm fully vaccinated, that means I can get on a.
a.
So that means that if I'm fully vaccinated, I can get on a plane with 230 other people and breathe the same air and go. Is that what the CDC said? Or I'm traveling to another state that has different rules for how they handle the public, or what's acceptable in the public. And does it say that I should follow their rules? Because I can take off my mask in Connecticut, or I can take off my mask in Virginia, but when I get back to New York, I should wear it.
I'm gonna read this because y'all got a problem with reading. I don't know why. If you've been fully vaccinated, CDC.gov.
This show's over with. This is over with.
If you right, because you don't want to hear.
I'm not gonna sit here and have you talk shit about reading. Okay?
My nigga,
because we can rewind to the podcast we just recorded.
If you can resume activities that you did prior to the pandemic.
Because you don't even know the definitions between the difference between the definitions of cure and vaccination. Vaccination is not a cure. It helps you against catching a disease. It does not cure you.
Activities that you
cure
did
means that you cannot get the disease anymore.
You can resume activities without wearing a mask or staying 6 feet apart, except where required by federal state. What the fuck are you talking about? Y'all are making shit up.
You just said activities are they talking about?
Except where required by federal, state, local, or tribal or territorial laws. But if I can resume activities that I did prior to the pandemic, I didn't wear a fucking mask prior to the pandemic, and I'm not wearing one now.
Okay. All right. Go ahead, maskless.
Get over with.
It legit on the CDC website, it tells you don't have to wear a mask, and y'all don't give a fuck.
No, I don't.
Guys.
I don't. I don't give a fuck what you say.
The government does not dictate necessarily what I choose to do to remain healthy and to keep my family healthy.
I mean, I have different priorities other than I just don't want to wear a mask.
Right. And I feel like you just want to not wear the mask so you can eat your snacks on demand.
And I think you guys want to make some shit up like you normally do.
Nobody's
to
making
leverage some shit.
Oh, here we go.
Fucking fantasy goddamn world. Because none of this shit is real that you fucking talking about. It's more shit you made the fuck up. I'm literally
made it up.
Wow. You are the biggest making. You make shit up all the time. You create facts all the time. What are you talking about?
CDC website, my guy.
And you're not reading the whole thing.
Where it says I don't have to wear a fucking mask. It literally says that on the second line, but you still saying that I do.
Except where it is required by law and or certain business requirement, right?
And I wear the fucking mask where it's required by law, but I'm not walking around with it all goddamn day.
That's what we're saying. What are you talking about?
I'm telling you, I'm not wearing a fucking mask unless I have to. What are you talking about?
That's what we said. What are you talking about? You sound dumb.
You guys are telling. No, you guys are making some shit up. As per
what did we make up? What did we make up?
I'm telling you, I'm not wearing a mask 24/7. I just fucking told you.
First of all, it's not 24/7.
And you were like,
say that again, I'm gonna just cut you off.
You can still get the fucking virus. You can still get the virus.
Yes, that is true. That is true. The CDC website does not say that you cannot get the virus once you've been vaccinated. It does not say that.
I know it says that I can.
Who wears a mask all day? That's what I want to know. Who have you talked to that wears a mask from sun up to sundown?
Apparently, you do. Because I literally told you that I'm going to resume my activities as I did per the fucking pandemic. And y'all are like, no, we got to wear it. And I said, do we have to wear the mask forever? And y'all like, I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
You don't understand words.
What are you talking about?
You said forever. First of all, nobody said forever.
Yeah.
Secondly, we said that we would wear it when we felt like we needed to protect ourselves and our family.
You felt like when you meant, so you're making up the rules. So science has
yes, because it's my life, it's my family. So I'm going to make the decision as to when it's appropriate.
Facts have everything to do with it.
Have nothing to do with it.
Facts have everything to do with it.
That's not what he said. What he just said is when he feels like he needs to wear it. So God bless. But his feeling doesn't impact me. What I'm saying is I'm not wearing a fucking mask all over the place.
You don't have to.
Nobody said
you don't
that.
have to. But you have to understand the risk that you're taking with yourself and your family. In the last 6 weeks, how many states have I been in? How many flights have I been on? I can't just walk around with no fucking mask as if I'm a fucking Superman just because I had COVID, antibodies, and now I had the vaccine. You can't do that because you can still transmit it to someone else. So I'm not
And
just
you have a
protecting
family, so
it's
on
not
a
just
real,
about it's
stop
not just
being a
about me.
dumbass.
I'm not just trying to protect myself and my health. I'm literally trying to because my mother-in-law is around helping with my kids. My mother is around helping with my kids. My wife is around and my kids are around. So I am protecting them. It's not just about me. I already know.
Whatever you're about to say is stupid. Don't even say it. You sound like a dumbass.
So you're always going to wear a mask.
Relax.
Exactly. Like I said, you're always going to wear a mask.
Relax.
Stop.
Don't jump ahead. Don't jump ahead.
That's not what he said.
Hold
no
on.
one on this panel said that.
Stop. Don't jump ahead of what I'm saying.
He said no.
Answer it or don't.
He said no.
Are you always going to wear a mask?
Don't jump ahead of what I'm saying because that means you're not paying attention to now and you're worried about what's happening.
So when are you going to stop wearing a mask?
When he is safe and he feels like
Alaric, are you Alaric?
Yes, I am. Today I am Alaric. I'm Alaric right now. I'm Alaric.
When are you going to stop wearing a fucking mask?
When I feel like it's safe enough that we're not worried about different variants, which could go around the vaccine that I have. Well, we're not worried about that stuff. Then I would probably not wear a mask. But I walk into
since every year we have a new flu. And every year we're going to have a new COVID.
You are aggressively stupid.
Do you think flu is COVID? You still think flu is COVID?
Why is it COVID-19?
Do you think
COVID-19
flu is COVID?
Because it came up in 2019.
Okay.
That's why it's COVID-19. So there's never going to be a COVID-22 or a COVID-23 or a COVID-25 ever?
Are there 500,000 people dead from COVID-19? Are there 500,000 people dead from COVID-17? No. That's not the case. We have to deal with what we're dealing with and the variations of that. That's what we're dealing with.
All right, guys, this has been enough. It's enough. It's 12:18, going on 12:20. We're 20 minutes past, and I'm ready to get off this fucking camera.
And you got to get up early. So
good night, guys. Yeah. It's been beautiful.
I got to get up early.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, we starting the show over.
Let's just start this whole thing all over.
Let's start it over. This nigga lost.
Welcome to another.
It's off the rails. It's off the rails. Good night,
welcome to part 2 of Decoding 40 After Dark.
Part 2 of Decoding 40. We're gonna start all this shit over.
This shit is fucking
so listen,
over.
Put a 1 in the chat if you're vaccinated. Put a 1 in the chat if you're vaccinated.
God. We didn't even get to talk about what we wanted to talk about.
Good night. Good night.
Peace and love, y'all. We'll see y'all. Really soon.
We'll see you guys in September. We're taking the month off of August.
Yes. We're taking the month of August off. So
holiday time.
And we'll see you guys after.
We'll see you September.
Peace.
After Labor Day. Peace and love. Make sure you get vaccinated.
September.
Make sure you
and
get
wear your
vaccinated.
mask.
I'll be gone until September.